What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we're back at Insurance Auto Auctions here in Oklahoma City for another walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. We're going to start with the 2007 Chrysler Crossfire. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that I really love these little cars. Now, the one that I have yet to own is the SRT6. I would love to get my hands on one of those, but you know, you take what you can get. Beggars can't be choosy. This one is interesting. It's got some well, it's got some strange damage. Number one, it's got just these deep dings all over it, like multiple times somebody slammed something into it. Another one up here as well. You've got a lot of clear coat peeling and fading going on. This looks like somebody had painted it at one point. These are usually chrome, and that is all faded. It's got some pretty significant scratches down the side right here, along with a nice crease to go along with it. However, tires look great. It's a good looking car aside from a little bit of cosmetic damage, and there's a little bit more on the front side we'll get back to here in just a minute. Somebody removed the FI from Crossfire, so it's a Cross Re. That's what it is. It's a windy day today, guys, so bear with me. Overall, the car looks pretty good given its age and probably substantial mileage. All I want to know is it a manual transmission? Because that would be a selling point for me. Looks like it took a little hit down low here. Maybe, yeah, somebody taped it up with Gorilla Tape. That works. Grill coming out. That grill is missing down there. So definitely some lower damage. Not a big deal. You could put a bumper on this for next to nothing. Let's take a look at the interior, if I can even squeeze in past this this Chevy right here. All I want to know is if it's a manual. And it is. Oh, wow. Somebody installed a custom stereo system in this. They really customized that. If that's a sign of how this car was cared for, this might be one I would probably avoid. I don't think I can get in here, guys. There's just not enough room. No, I can't fit. I can't fit. That's okay. I could probably just climb over. If nothing else, this car needs to be pulled forward just a hair. So somebody wanted a stereo system, and it looks like they got one. Let's see if I can figure out how to move these seats. I don't think these are the factory seats, guys. It's been a while since I've owned one of these, but this sure doesn't look factory to me. I seem to remember them as being leather. Anyway, you've got some speakers back there, and you've got a kicker amp right here in the center. And what have you got back here? Nothing? Just another little speaker. Yeah, nothing too crazy as far as this is concerned. The speakers bumped so hard it busted the plastic. I'm kidding. Those are busted in all of these. You have a 6-speed manual transmission. It's got the keys. I'm curious as to what the mileage is, though. Oh, wow. That, guys. 119,000 miles on the odometer of this. Let me see if I can pop the hood. There we go. Remember, at the end of the day, this is nothing more than a Mercedes SLK with a Chrysler badge on it. Let's see what's in the trunk. Any goodies? Not really. You've got a tiny little kicker base box there. That's different. Very bizarre the way they set up the system in this, but whatever, to each their own. I'm assuming one of these wheels, no, they both look like they're attached. Something's very wrong with the suspension, that's for sure. It's a run and drive, at least it says it is. It's got a cracked windshield, and well, there's your little 3.2 liter. I think that's what's under the hood of these. I honestly don't remember. It's been a long time, guys. I haven't had one of these in forever. An Optima red top. Of course, you've got your wiring for your subs and everything. Overall, it doesn't look too bad, but again, I'm a little concerned with the work done on the interior. To put the stereo in, the guy or gal that had this decided to Well, you know, the switches, that wasn't needed anymore. These just, you know, that's fine. Just stick them there. That's perfect. No. You could have gone with a single DIN unit and it would have fit nicely. You could have a DVD player that comes and slides out if that's what you wanted, you know. That's awful, man. And again, these seats, I am all but certain these can't be factory. I don't recall ever seeing one of these with cloth seats. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they all came with leather. I'm probably wrong. I'm sure there was an option for cloth. I just can't imagine who would put cloth seats in one of these. Here's your bass knob just stuck in the... You see, everything was an afterthought with this car. I don't know. Normally, I'd be all over it because it's a manual transmission, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. This one, I think I'm going to walk away from. How about a 2017 Jaguar F-Type S? God, I love these cars. 39,000 miles on this one. These things are just sick. I kind of want one really bad, but if I was going to get one, I kind of want it to be the Type R. This one's got some substantial damage down the side. You've got, for sure, you've got rear quarter damage. This is all plastic though. Maybe it's not quarter damage. Maybe this is all just one piece side skirt right here. Maybe there's no damage at all. The door is for sure toast. There's some more damage up front. Airbags are deployed. Obviously this hood is done. It opens backwards and it's trashed. So the hood is trashed. The bumper is trashed. And I'd say the fender's trashed, but it's part of the hood. So, you know, maybe it's really not that bad. The frame rails look good. The airbox is broken, so it's not going to run very well. The mass airflow sensor is disconnected down there. Obviously, fender liner, bumper, lots of plastics. The headlight is gone, missing in action. You've got some broken wires right here that would have gone to the headlight. You could probably fix, I think you could fix that. The connector looks to still be intact. Yeah, I think you could fix that. It's not awful, but obviously hood with hinges, bumper, headlight assembly, door, and then the side skirt. It's probably going to cost a fair bit of money. This is I have no idea, supercharged V6. It looks big enough to be a V8, but I'm fairly certain this is a 6-banger. Let's go around the other side and see if it tells us how many liters this thing is. Yeah, that, I don't know. It looks small to me, but I could be wrong. It's a 3-liter. Yeah, 3.0 liter, supercharged V6. Man, this is a nice looking car. It also has airbags deployed as well. But low mileage. This is the design edition. Wow. All right, that's special, I suppose. It says it's a KS. I have no idea. Let's pop this, see what's back here. Not a lot of room. Definitely not a grocery getter. Not if you want to get a lot of groceries. I'll drive the living heck out of this. And don't you love these door handles? How much do you think a door costs for one of these? Obviously, curtain bags deployed, seat bags deployed. So that's more work. I'm gonna try not to, well, the door's damaged anyway, but I still try to be careful not to hit anything. Low battery, please start engine. Ooh, you feel nice sitting in this car. I'm not kidding. You've got the Meridian surround system in this. Oh, the bolsters are insane in here. I doubt it's going to be very happy because one of the mass airflow sensors is literally disconnected. Actually, there's no check engine light and it's running perfectly fine. Traction control light, airbag light, and that's it. 37% fuel. What does that mean? I have no idea. Air conditioning. Auto. There we go. Man, oh wow. Did you see those vents just pop up out of the dash? Are you serious right now? Oh my goodness. I want this. Here's your different modes. Special modes are unavailable, of course. As far as air conditioning, I'm going to tell you right now, if that's all it's got, that ain't very good, guys. That's not even cold. That's like lukewarm. Massive sunroof right here. That thing is absolutely huge. Look at that. Yeah, that AC isn't, it ain't doing much, guys. All your controls right here. I love this. I'm assuming it's in reverse. Is it? No. It won't go into any gear at all. Gearbox fault. It said gearbox fault right there. Gearbox fault. So I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, it's not going into any gear at all. Well, I have no idea what this car is worth. Probably more than I want to spend. I definitely don't know anything about gear shifter not in park. I put it in park. Okay. Something is going on with this one, guys. So we're going to walk away from this. Anyway, I thought it was cool to share it with you guys. Awesome little car. But if I bought one, I think I'd probably want one that was in a little bit better shape than this one. Oh, that hood doesn't, that hood doesn't close at all. There's not much left to see on this one. It's a 1970 Chevy C10 with a long bed. Looks like it was a clean old truck before this happened to it. And I don't know if it was just an interior fire or if maybe it started under the hood and worked its way inside the cab. I'll tell you this, a fire in these is a little concerning because do you see the gas tank right here? Yeah, it goes right there. It's literally inside the truck. So yeah, that probably wasn't very good. Looks like we got some speakers back here that are completely melted. Ginormous speakers. Those are like concert studio speakers or something. What a shame, man. Beautiful truck. I'm gonna see if we can, number one, does the door work? It does. The door works. Wow. That's crusty. All right, let's go over here and see if we can't maybe pop the hood. I'd be curious to see if there's anything left under here. Well, I can't remember if the hood release is inside the cab or not. I didn't think it was back in 1970, but I could be wrong. There is a hood release right here, but it does nothing. I'm fairly certain there's a release lever inside the cab. I'm here to tell you it ain't gonna work. I mean, even the mirror melted off. I'm kidding. I don't think the mirror melted off. I don't even see the release. I see the e-brake release, and that's it. So I guess we're not going to find out if there's anything under the hood of this one. It looks like it definitely burnt under the hood. Everything up here is melted too. There's melted plastic all over here. It's melted all down here as well. So I'm going to bet money everything under the hood is probably toast. How about a little Toyota 86? I like this car. I like those wheels too. I think those are absolutely sick. Looks like somebody ran right up onto them. Looks like the tire of somebody else's vehicle got right up into the quarter panel. If that's all the damage though, hell, I'd drive it just as it is. Who cares? Oh, well, never mind. There's a little more damage on this side as well. Okay, Misfire Motorsports. Never heard of them. Let's open this door. Of course, airbags. It's got power though. Kind of a nice interior. I like this. I don't like it enough to get in it. It's a little small for me. What else we got? Our Nismo's over there. We got another kitty cat car. We saw that last time. But this right here, I don't think we've seen this before, guys. How bad is this one? What's wrong with it? Is it a convertible top issue? It's a 911. What year though? Like 2011 or 2016 Porsche 911 run and drive, 59,000 miles on the odometer. Wonder what could be wrong with this. It's got to be a convertible top issue. Has to be. The car itself actually looks to be in really good condition. Matching Michelin tires, paint and body looks good. Even the convertible top looks good. But they covered this up. Maybe it's got a busted window. Maybe it was a theft recovery. The wing is stuck in the up position. I don't know, guys. What is something like this worth? I'm gonna have to pull this up on the auction real quick. Let me see what the deal is with this one. So this thing's supposed to be worth close to $60,000. I don't know about all that, man. 350 horsepower. It's a collision undercarriage damage, whatever that means. There's probably going to be something going on underneath. Looks like we cannot open it, which is a shame. I'd really like to get into it. Let's go through the other side. This is one I'd really like to start, but they've got it all taped up, so pretty limited on what we're going to be able to do with this one. It is not actually up for sale just yet. There it is. It's pretty gnarly on the inside. There's stuff splattered all over the dashboard. It looks like somebody must have had their Starbucks with them, and when whatever happened, it spilled all over the instrument cluster, and looks like maybe all over this seat as well. This is a black edition. I went ahead and put it on the watch list. Honestly, is she dead? Yeah, she's dead. Honestly, this is going to be outside of my budget, at least until I sell the Bentley. and who knows what's wrong with this one. Let's continue on. Really love this Porsche though. We've already seen, we've already seen the Tesla over there. Razors, a Kia, and I think that's going to be just about it for this side of the auction. So now I think we need to head over there. Well, immediately I stumble upon a Hummer H2 that somehow looks much shorter than it used to be. 2005 H2. I'm assuming this was a rollover. Man, it is way smaller than it used to be. Look at this. Good Lord. Yeah, this thing definitely went for a ride upside down. Hopefully everybody who was in it is okay. That had to be nuts, man. No thank you. Let's continue on, see what else we can find out here. Lots of Nissan, Chevy, Toyotas. Look, there's even a Mitsubishi over there. You don't see too many of those anymore. Lifted Silverado? No? Yeah, I'm not feeling it either. I'm just going to walk around a little bit, guys, and see what we can find out here today. Hopefully, we find something we can bid on and maybe bring to the channel. How about a slightly wrecked 2019 Scat Pack? Yeah, this is what everybody's into, right? Mopar, no car. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this one. But, you know, maybe I could speculate just a little bit. What if they were out doing a street takeover, doing donuts, and crashed epically? Hopefully, if that's the case, there's a video somewhere on this car. I can't stand it. Now, I'm kind of just kidding. I don't know what happened to this car, and hopefully whoever was in it and anyone around it is okay. I'm just saying, I see so many of these videos all the time, man, of these ridiculous street takeovers. And it's not just Mopars. You got the like motorcycles and four-wheelers and stuff. They're all doing it now. Everybody's out taking over gas stations, streets, doing donouts and burnouts, and they're having themselves a great time. And you see a bunch of them wrecking, and you know, they end up right here underneath a red bag. Now here's one that I really like. A 2012 Audi A6. This should be your 3.0 liter or 3.2 liter, I can't remember. It's a supercharged little car. I really like this, and this is an interesting one because this is from Title Max. It's the 3.0. They call it a T, which would imply turbo, except it's not. It's supercharged. It is Quattro. This is a Title Max, which means somebody took out a title loan on this car, and hey, and then they were not able to pay back the loan, and they lost the car. Well, this car looks great. It smells great. I mean, it's got a few scuffs here and there, but nothing really out of the ordinary for a used car. I don't know what the mileage is on this, but this looks really good. I'm sure it's dead as a doornail. They always are. let's take a look around. Not too much to speak on with the interior. Lots of little cubby holes. The interior looks pretty dang nice. It's got how many keys? 2 keys. No joke. So this is probably something that was voluntarily repossessed. That's really sad. That's really sad. That means somebody was trying to do the right thing. You know, they knew they couldn't pay for it, and they said, hey, you know, come get the car, and here's 2 keys. Because when a repo company takes a car, you will never get 2 keys with it. They only make 1. These keys are not cheap. Let's push the button. Nothing at all. You got a little sunroof. Not very big, but a nice little sunroof. Let's pop the hood. Let's see what it looks like under there. This is one, depending on how it runs, I'd be very interested in bidding on this. You got a Firestone tire on the front. You've got Firestone on the rear. Tires, they're not great, but they're not horrible. It's not like they need immediate replacement. They'll need replaced at some point, but you should be able to get by on these for a little while. I don't see any real damage to the body. Looks like maybe it's been sitting for a while. There's a lot of, well, a lot of strange debris all over under the hood. Honestly though, this thing looks great. I'm going to put a jump on it, guys. The positive goes right here under this big red plus sign. The negative goes right there. Let's put a jump on it, see what it does. Well, one thing that I noticed is over here in the corner, there's a bunch of screws. I don't know what all of these go to, but there's a fair number of them, guys. Look, here's more. And there's, watch that hood come down and take my fingers off. I shouldn't have my fingers down there. All of these screws were just sitting in the corner of that hood hinge. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they don't go to this car, right? That's, yeah. Okay. So, it looks like it's a Texas car. The inspection, I guess that is good till May of 2024. Not in park. Does this one not run? Service due? No, this doesn't run. Oh. Engage, neutral, or park to start engine. So the shifter does nothing. It's stuck. Interesting. Yeah, she's stuck in gear. So obviously it ain't going to do anything. So this is going to be one that doesn't run or drive. With only 73,000 miles on it. What could possibly be wrong with an Audi with 73,000 miles on the odometer? Let's try this again. Service due. No. No. I'll try it one more time. Engage, neutral, or park to start engine. ACC and Audi braking guard unavailable. Passenger airbag off. Well, that's unfortunate. It looks like we're not going to be able to start this one, guys. It's got the books, too. I mean, this car seems so nice. Air-conditioned seats. Oh, wow, and they work? What is going on? Maybe tire pressure monitoring system malfunction. The car's got all kinds of problems, which is to be expected from an Audi. Steering system fault. You can continue driving. Okay. Oh, boy, low battery? All right. She's all kinds of aggravated, isn't she? I think we finally got through all of the warnings. Yeah, I don't know about this one, guys. I was actually kind of excited about it, but the fact that it seems to be stuck, maybe it's the interlock, or maybe somebody has disengaged the transmission from underneath so that they could tow it. That would be my guess, is maybe it's been disabled from underneath so that it could be towed. We'll go ahead and shut it off. Well, I think this would be one that I'd still be interested in maybe bidding on, assuming it doesn't go for too much, which lately, no? Okay. lately, I don't know, guys. The market seems to be in a downward spiral at the moment. So things are going pretty cheap. The problem is nobody wants to let them go for what they sell for. Everybody wants to negotiate and try to get a higher price, and I don't know. This one, I got a hunch that this one has probably been sitting for quite a while, and there we go. And there's most likely something very wrong with this. What it could be, I don't know. I was looking for an oil dipstick, but being an Audi, you know, probably not going to find a dipstick anywhere under the hood of this. I like the car, but this one is definitely a little bit concerning. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here. If you want to see the Audi on the channel, well, leave a comment below and tell me. It's on my watch list. It's going up for auction, and it's currently only $525. That's not a bad deal. They're probably not going to let it go for that, and it is listed as stationary, non-running, and a repossession. So maybe it was sabotaged. Either way, I think it could be fun to drag it down to AAR headquarters, poke around underneath it, see if we can figure out what's going on with it, maybe even get it running. Probably not, but it'd be fun to try. Drop those comments below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.